Hey everyone, this is Felix from Konfidently, and we are business transformation experts. And I'm here with one of our international and technology experts, Olo, who specializes in business strategy, and is here to give you a confident approach on data sets and future trends. So Olo, what are you seeing out there?
Well, the world is in the process of disruption. Artificial intelligence and machine learning is slowly taking over the world. Coronavirus stopped it for a moment, but actually now it will be going even faster than before. So what is the whole dataset stuff about? I'll tell you a story of a friend of mine who used to own an embroidery company in Florida. In order to embroider, you have certain stitches in the machine, which the machine needs to know which thread to use in order to design which pattern on the shirt. He actually started digitizing it and taking the image, the JPEG image, and digitizing it into the stitches, and then providing the digital software to himself first, and then started offering to his partners, competitors in big parts of the United States. So owning the digital part of the whole process, of the embroidery process, enabled him to become big and pretty prominent in his market, in his very narrow niche. So how does it refer to our data set now? If you are a small business or medium business, you probably have some data stored, your sales history, your production parameters, different parameters, numbers, which are stored very often somewhere on somebody's hard drive and forgotten because they're not used in the current sales process.
Right.
So what are they? Do you have access to them? Do you have enough of the data? Maybe you need to acquire data from somebody else. Maybe you need to acquire data from your partners, from your competitors, from the trade association. Once you have a big data set, you can develop a model and you can train the model with the data set so that at the end, the model can predict what will happen in your market, on your production lines, can predict pretty accurate what's going to happen next. This will be, I believe, the gold mine for the future.
And so by having this data, Olo, companies can then, I mean, profit-wise, revenue-wise, new markets, you can see into almost anything, right?
Yes, I see that. And there's a big belief that the big companies, the big of the world, the Microsoft, the Googles, the Facebook, they own all the data and they know it all, and there is nothing a small company can do. I challenge that thinking. Having worked for one of those big companies in the past, I know that they care about the general data, but very specific, narrow data, they don't really have the focus for that. So you as a small business or medium business, expert in your specific area, you may want to start building your data set now, because that will be the foundation of the business for the next 5, 10, 15 years.
So Olo, how long does it take? So when you go into a company that says, hey, I really need to build, like we have this expertise, but we've never built a data set before. How long does it take for you to go in and define it for them and then, set it up so that they are like rocking with that data?
It usually takes several meetings. First of all, just to get the focus on it, to get everybody's attention on the topic, and then make some inventory, what's going on, what's happening, what processes are there, which kind of data is stored, how big is the data, what kind of models can be built, and what kind of predictions would be expected the model to produce. It takes several weeks, and depends, of course, on the size and the complexity of the company.
So if companies are okay with status quo, don't look at your data set. If you want to be an innovator, if you want to be a leader in your industry, if you want to be the trendsetter, look at your data set right away, right?
Exactly. Otherwise, if you don't look at it right now, in the future, you may be the one who will need to buy the product of a data model like that from your competitor.
Right. Okay, Olo, thank you so much. All right, so business owners, use this confident approach, get on your data sets, look to the future, because this is the time. You have to be the disruptor. You don't want to be disrupted. So Olo, thank you so much for your time. If you guys like this, give us a like, a subscribe, just to take a look at our other videos. We're here to help you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Bye.
Bye-bye.